What is up, YouTube? T-Roy here in big, beautiful Deer Park, Texas again. And again, another amazing day. We have had some beautiful weather here lately. I hope you guys have too. The sun is shining, it's cool, it's nice. Man, I wish I could clone this weather. It's been so great. I hope all you are experiencing similar weather. And if you're not, I'm sorry. I don't want to rub it in. But anyway, today I'm going to have part 2 of the video that we had I shot one, I guess, 4 or 5 days ago, and part 1 of my guitar collection. And I told you guys I have quite a pretty, a vast collection. I say vast, it's big. So I was going to show it in parts of 3. So I chose 3, the first video. If you watched it, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch part 1 and you'll see the first 3. Today I have another 3 that I'm going to share with you guys and let you see the guitars. So yeah, let's get this thing started. Here we go. All right, this first one is, of course, a Strat. I told you guys, I'm a Strat and Tele guy. I have quite a few of them, and I love Teles and Strats. They're my favorites. I do like Les Pauls, and again, I do have Les Pauls, and I do play Les Pauls from time to time, but they're not my favorite. And by the way, I'm kind of losing my voice. I don't know why. So that's kind of why I sound kind of weird right now today. But this guy is another, this is a USA Fender Strat. This is another guitar that was a gift from my wife for our anniversary, one of our anniversaries. You can kind of see the theme. I get, for my anniversary, I get guitars a lot of times, I think. I'm addicted. I told you all that. So I don't always get guitars, but I do as often as I can and as often as we can afford one. And if it's, I'll tell her, and if she feels like she can or we can, we do it. And if we can't, we don't. This was a guitar, I believe I got it about 5 years ago. And this one, they made it in a gold, a kind of a gold top. It was a gold, same thing. It has the metal pick guard on it. This was a limited run on these guitars, and the model is escaping me right now, and I know that's not great. I'll try to put it in the description if I can remember it below. But anyway, I got it. They had a limited number of these. I got it from another music store friend of mine over here in the Houston area, and has an amazing case that it come with it. It is a USA Fender. And it has of course the N3 noiseless pickups in them. I love these pickups on this guitar. It does have the metal pickguard plate. This switch right here is in and out of phase is what it is on this guitar. And of course it's set up just like a normal Strat, volume, tone, and 2 tones, a 5-way switch. But yeah, I love this guitar. It does have Fender locking machine heads. I don't know how well you can see those on there. They're awesome. I played this guitar quite a lot. This one, and I have another one I'm going to show you probably in this video. My 2 favorites that I play probably mostly. I even teach with this one and the other guitar that I'll show you here in a little bit. But yeah, I love this guitar. The story, not a big story behind it, but I happened to see it and I was like, wow, that is sharp looking. I'm not typically a blue guy. I like blue to a degree, but it's not my favorite color. But this light, blue, I've always loved this. I also like the old Pelham blue, if you remember on the Gibsons, they used to call. I like that color too. Cool looking color with the metal pickguard. It really made it look cool. Yeah, and it plays great. It sounds amazing. Like I said, these pickups are great. This is another one, my Strat. That's kind of it. Let's move on to the next one. Be right back. Well, back, and what do you know? A Tele. This one is really, I love it. It's obviously red with the binding on it. This is again a USA made Tele, and if you notice, I have a noiseless pickup in the middle pickup position. Now, I know this is not standard setup for a Tele. We normally, of course, you normally have your neck and your bridge pickup. Well, this guy was original. It's not an addition or anything. This was my dad's guitar. Now, when he got it, I wanted it. I was a lot younger. And I thought, man, I love that guitar. And he bought it, and well, we were Fender dealers at the time. And of course, I knew I always wanted it. I ended up playing it as much as he did. And of course, I ended up getting it from him because he had quite a few guitars himself. And this is another one. It's just again a great guitar. I prefer typically rosewood fretboards on guitars. I do have some with maple, and I like maple. Maple is a little harder wood. It's a lot of people say it's faster, you know, than rosewood, but I just love them. I like rosewood better than maple. Next, I guess, if I had to choose one, but I do like maple. But yeah, this is an amazing guitar. They don't make this one anymore. If I remember right, this is sometime around 2000, maybe in the late 90s, 2000, when this one was made. Again, just a great guitar. I love it. Again, we'll never get rid of it. It's got some sentimental value, but more than sentimental value, it's a great guitar, a great Telecaster. I play this probably more than I do almost any of my Teles. But yeah, I really like it. I also am, I've told y'all before, you know, I'm not a guy who likes, you know, a lot of too many bells and whistles, too many pickups. Typically, I like a standard setup on a Tele. I do. This one I know is not that way, and I prefer it. I also prefer it, and some of you guys say it doesn't bother you, but you know, when I pick, sometimes the center pickup, even on Strats, kind of gets in my way. I've learned over the years playing Strats so much, I'll work around it. But that's why also another reason I like a standard Tele. I like having that just openness in the center there. And a lot of you guys probably feel that way. If you do, put it in the comments. But yeah, and this is a string through. You can see too, which is just a great machine heads on this guy. But yeah, this is a USA Telecaster red with the binding. Got the noiseless in the middle position. So I have of course, if you saw it here, I don't know if you can see it, that also is a noiseless in the bridge position too. I really love this guitar, and that's another one. So let's go to the next one, guys. All right, back, and guess what I have in my hand? Another Strat. Yes, another one. Now, I am super fond of this guitar. I absolutely love it. And as many USA made guitars as I own, this one is a Mexican made 62. It's a reissue. Of course, it's the road worn series, and you can see it's all beat up, fakely bit, but they did a great job. I know it's not custom shop, man. It really looks like it's been played. But what I love mostly about, so many things I love about this guitar, but mostly I absolutely love this neck on this guitar. The way they've worn it and made it feel worn, it just feels so stinking good. I wish my new Strats all felt this way, but I absolutely love that feel. This is not a super duper high dollar guitar, but I absolutely love playing this guitar. I play this guitar as much as I do the one I showed you right before, or actually not before, I'm sorry, the first video guitar on this video. I play this one just as much. Yeah, the pickups are probably a little hotter, a little better on that guitar, but man, this guitar, give me a good amp, and this is, man, I absolutely love this. And it is a Mexican Strat. Great. Mexican Strats are great. They make a great guitar. I remember back in the day, when I say back in the day, in the early 90s, mid 90s, we were big Fender dealers. You know, Fender used to back then would make the kind of progression would be you know, China, Korea, and Indonesia were at the bottom. Then it went to Mexican. Then it went to Japanese. Then it went to American, as far as the levels of how good they were and how what they were worth, you know, later on in resale value. Well, Japs at that time, and I always thought that even then, I thought they made a Strat that was almost equal to, and a lot of you guys can put that in the comment too and tell me what you think, but they were equal to the Americans. I thought they made a heck of a Strat, and you could get them for, at that time, for way cheaper than you could at American, and they were just, I thought the quality was just as good. And I have some of those guitars. I'll show you some in later videos. you know, since they stopped making them in Japan, I know now it's different, but since they stopped making them in Japan for a long time, the Mexican Strats took over. And as they're middle of the road, but I'll tell you, this Strat is, I'd play this in any gig, and I have played it in gigs and will continue to. But again, a rosewood neck, I'm sure you guys noticed that theme, but I do have, again, you'll see, I do have maple neck Strats and Tellies, but this is, yeah, the road worn look I thought was just so cool. I love this kind of antique white looking where it's kind of yellowed. I just thought that was awesome. But I absolutely, this is one of my favorite Strats, and it's a Mexican Strat. It's not as many, like I said, American Strats as I have in Tellies. This is one of my top probably 3 favorites for sure. So yeah, this is a great guitar. I highly recommend them. I'm sure you guys, it's not like I'm giving y'all some kind of secret. You guys probably have them too. You know, a lot of you guys do, and you know the quality in these guitars. So that's it, man. Yeah, this is it. This is my Mexican Strat. So it's a road worn. I think it's a 62 if I remember, reissue, a road worn series. So yeah, this is it. I love it. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'll be putting part 3 out hopefully in the next 3 or 4 days, showing you more of my guitar collection, and hopefully you are enjoying it. If you do, please comment in the box below. Tell us about what you like, what you don't like, or whatever you want to say, and also maybe your collection or some of your thoughts on some of the guitars that I've shown, and what you thought the quality was, and any of that stuff, man. Comment on it, and I'd love to. It's just fun to have you guys interact. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And be sure and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, we'd love to have you. I always say that, trying to grow the channel, and we of course would love to have you, and hit that bell if you do subscribe, so you'll be notified of any future videos. That's it. Also, comment below if you would. Hope you guys have a happy Easter, each and every one of you, and safe Easter, and I'll see you here in the next few days with another great video. Remember, guys, play like it's your last day. We'll see you guys later.